Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic medium, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in this reading, I'm going to tell you who you will marry, their appearance, personality traits, their zodiac placements. I'll be using my zodiac dice as well as other numerology and astro tarot tools to give you a detailed, accurate reading on the person that you will marry. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Also, if you'd like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. Let's get started and get into your reading. Please take one moment to meditate on the three piles and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful group 1, and welcome to your reading. In this reading, I'm going to give you clear, detailed, and accurate information on who you will marry. I will give you this person's personality traits, their characteristics, as well as their appearance, their zodiac placements. I will be utilizing my zodiac dice as well as other numerology and astro tarot tools to give you a clear picture of the person that you will marry. Let's get straight into your reading, group 1. So group 1, you are naturally here energetically drawn to the Page of Wands card. Now this is a very strong fire and creativity energy. And with the Page of Wands energy, I can clearly see here that this person that you'll marry has a very light-hearted personality. This is someone that is kind of like an active kid. They definitely resonate with their inner child. They are very free-spirited in nature. This is someone that does come up with new ideas and new creative ventures as well. A very creative person, always on the go, always having a new project or something like that in mind. So let's pull more energy to get even more clarity. Spirit, who will group 1 end up marrying, Spirit? Who will group 1 marry, Spirit? And you have here the 8 of Cups energy. I love the 8 of Cups for you because this tells about this person's emotional state of being. And specifically here with the 8 of Cups energy, this is the type of person that does like to go into solitude a lot, like to take time out to retreat as well. Although they're very active and they're very creative, they do like to be by themselves a lot. And specifically here with the 8 of Cups energy, this person has been in a previous relationship and since then has moved on. So they are in the process of having a shift in their life, a change taking place regarding their relationship dynamic. I will be rolling your astrological dice in a moment to get even more clarity and also pulling numerology cards to get even more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, who will group 1 marry, Spirit? And you have here the 9 of Wands. So I am getting a very strong fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, even Aries, that would be in their sun, moon, or rising, even in their Venus sign. This could represent your placements as well. If it does, this is even a stronger confirmation here. But there is a very strong correlation between the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Wands card, representing this person's characters. traits. They have very strong boundaries that are set in place and persistent boundaries. And I can clearly see here that these boundaries are set in place because of their previous relationship experiences with other people, mainly that past relationship. So this person has very strong boundaries that they keep up, and they keep their guard up. They love to protect their heart, their mind, and their body, their spirit as well. This is not the type of person that you can easily pull the wool over their eyes or just enter into their realm of space. Yes, they have a very strict boundary regarding their well-being. So let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group one end up marrying? Spirit, who will group one end up marrying? And you have here idleness. So with the idleness, this is the Eight of Cups again here. Two Eight of Cups cards coming out. Strong confirmation here in your reading. Accurate AF, group of one. Eight of Cups with this card and Eight of Cups here. So yes, this does represent someone that has moved on from a previous relationship and loves to withdraw from social media, from society, to take time out to retreat and to renew. Very tapped into who they are, tapped into what it is that they want in their life as well. I am also, being that the Eight of Cups came out twice in your reading with two different decks, I'm getting that this person is definitely a very strong water sign as well. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, even Pisces in the sun, moon, or rising, also represented in the Venus sign as well. This could also represent your placements. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group one marry? Who will group one marry? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the fourth house. And there are 12 houses in astrology, so within your birth chart. So the fourth house represents the roots, and it also represents the family, this person's background. Also, it represents like self-care. So there's a strong confirmation with this person having a high consciousness of taking care of themselves, a day-to-day self-care routine. They are tapped in. It also represents rejuvenation, and Spirit gave us that information moments earlier that this person does take time out to retreat and to renew. The fourth house also represents real estate. So this person definitely could be into real estate, selling real estate, as well as studying real estate. But they are very committed to the family and the home here. And they definitely love comfort and being comfortable when it comes to their daily life, which is why I can clearly see here that is why they do have very strong boundaries set in place. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group one marry? Who will group one marry? And you have here the Fool. The Fool energy is a very nice confirmation with the Page of Wands energy, because the Fool energy represents how this person is tapped into their inner child. They are very free-spirited in nature, the type of person that does take chances, always seeing the world with a new, fresh lens, with new eyes, taking risk type of individual here. Very adventurous, and it also represents new beginnings for this person. And Spirit gave us the information moments earlier that this person has moved out of a relationship and is looking forward to new beginnings with you, group one. Thank you, Spirit, for this very beautiful confirmation. Who will group one marry? Spirit, who will group one marry? Spirit. And you have here the Nine of Wands. Look at your reading. Accurate AF, group of one. And you have the Nine of Wands laid naturally under the first Nine of Wands card here and Nine of Wands here, second deck. Strong confirmation. So you have two pairs of confirmations in your reading. You have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Cups here, 2 different decks, Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands here, 2 different decks. Very strong fire energy, a very strong confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. And with the Nine of Wands, again, representing how this person has very strong boundaries set in place, and they are persistent with their boundaries. This type of person is not just going to let anyone come within their circle and just tell them anything. They know who they are. They know what they want. They know what they stand for. A very creative person as well. And the Nine of Wands, again, very strong fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries in the sun, moon, or rising. Even in the Venus placements as well. This could actually represent your placements. I see here that this person does have a very strong physique. They do take care of themselves. They have a daily routine and a daily habit of like working out, walking, meditating as well. So this person has a very nice physique, very nice body. Let's get more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull some numerology cards to get more clarity. Spirit, who will group 1 marry? Who will group 1 marry, Spirit? And you have here communication. So with the communication card, this definitely represents someone that is in their background with their career. They deal with people on a daily basis. So this is a nice correlation with them selling real estate, or they speak to a group of people. They could actually be a public speaker as well, but something to do with the community and out in the community and talking to people on a day-to-day basis. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group 1 marry? Who will group 1 marry? And you have here the 6 of coins. So I can definitely see that this person is very wealthy, a very generous person. They have a very beautiful heart when it comes to giving. And specifically here with the 6 of Pentacles energy, this is someone, again, that is very connected and very loyal to their family. They do go to family reunions, so they're very loyal to the home, the family as well. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation. I love how the 6 of Pentacles card laid naturally next to the 4th house, which again represents the family and the home here. Thank you, Spirit. And also to point out, the 4th house represents the inner world and how this person does take time out to retreat, to go inside, to regulate their emotions, to even this helps them to have a higher spiritual illumination. When it comes to connecting with source energy, they are definitely tapped in. Let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, who will group 1 marry, Spirit? You have here progression, a journey, very strong fire energy representing this person as career and moving forward. This is the type of person that walks the walk, talk the talk. Progression also represents a Sagittarius here, a very adventurous person, as Spirit gave us that knowledge moments earlier. So yes, this is a very strong person. They have a very strong physique. They work out a lot. I could definitely see that they have very nice thighs, you know, kind of like a thoroughbred horse. They're very strong and very beautiful, gorgeous. Anywhere from mid-height to tall, from like 5'9" to 6'1". Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Let's roll the astrological dice to get even more clarity on the person that you will marry. Also, I wanted to indicate here that before I roll your astrological dice, that the 4th house, it does rule over Pisces, no, not Pisces, I'm sorry, Cancer as well. And Spirit gave us the insight moments earlier that this person could be a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio in their sun, moon, or rising. So just wanted to clarify that here with the correlation between the 8 of Cups cards that came out twice in your reading and the 4th house. So this is a very sensitive, mysterious, imaginative, and emotional person that you will marry. And if the signs that I am mentioning represent the signs in your birth chart, this is a super confirmation here in your reading. Yes, look at the correlation. You have Scorpio that did come out on the astrological dice here. So I did say that your person has Scorpio in their top, Sun, Moon, Horizon, or Venus in Scorpio. The North Node came out, which means that this is a part of your destiny. You will be marrying this person, group 1. The 8th house here. It represents mysteriousness, and it also rules over Scorpio. So look at the strong confirmation. Again, there are 12 houses in astrology. The 8th house rules over Scorpio. Scorpio came out in your dice. This could represent your top placements in your birth chart as well. You could be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Horizon, or Venus in Scorpio. It also represents transformation and joint finances. So usually, of course, when people get married, what do? They share their finances. Very strong confirmation here in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. The 8th house also represents death and transformation. So Spirit gave us the insight moments earlier that this person is rebuilding their life. This person is beginning again. This person has been in a relationship, possibly a marriage, that they are leaving, and there is a huge transformation in their life, a new beginning, and that new beginning starts with you, group 1. So group 1, Spirit has given us lots of confirmation here in your reading. Accurate AF, to say the least here. And this concludes your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. Also, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. And what else did I say? If you'd like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. I am just so blown away with the accuracy in your reading, group 1, that it's making me stutter a bit. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2, and welcome to your reading. In this reading, I'm going to tell you who you will marry. I will give you this person's personality traits, their characteristics, their zodiac placements. I'll be using my zodiac dice, astrological tarot tools, to give you even more clarity and insight on this person. I will also give you their appearance, their career. Everything that Spirit gives to me, I will give to you and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. Group 2, you are naturally, energetically drawn here to the Ace of Coins card. This is a very strong earth energy representing Taurus, Virgo, or even a Capricorn energy in the Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, even in the Venus sign. But we will get more clarification with the zodiac dice and more insight. This could also represent your placements. If this does represent your placements, this is a strong affirmation in your reading. Let's get more clarity. Spirit, who will group 2 marry? Who will group 2 marry, Spirit? And you have here the Hermit. So with the Hermit card, this represents someone that definitely loves a solitude. This represents someone that understands their inner being and takes time out on a daily basis to go inside and to do inner work, such as meditation. They have a day-to-day ritual of a healing ritual so that they can stay healthy mentally, spiritually, and physically here. The Hermit energy also clearly tells me that this is a person that does search for and resonate with spiritual illumination. There is a quest for personal growth when it comes to this person. Also, I wanted to point out as well that with the Ace of Coins energy here, this is someone that is very knowledgeable of investments. So they have a very strong consciousness of their finances, and someone that I feel like they're a leader of the company that they represent here. This is someone that does give jobs to other people. Let's pull more energy to get even more clarity. Spirit, who will group to marry? Who will group to marry? You have here the moon. Yeah, so with the moon energy, this represents intuition. And the moon is also a divine feminine energy. So this is someone that is definitely tapped in and resonate with their divine feminine energy, because all of us have feminine and masculinity energy. But this person here is definitely understands their feminine energy and is tapped into it. It means of their intuition. So they have a very strong intuition here and very high dreams, a very goal-driven person, a very nurturing person as well. And also with the moon card, I can clearly see here that this person, they also represent change. So they help others to change their lives. And this is a very nice correlation with the Ace of Coins energy and the moon energy, because Spirit gave us the insight moments earlier that this person does change the lives of other people. They give people jobs, help to build new income for others as well. Let's pull more energy to get even more clarity. Spirit, who will group 1 marry? And you have here the Knight of Cups, the seducer, stronger emotional energy here. So the Knight of Cups, this Knight of Cups that you will be marrying, this person is definitely very charming. They're very romantic in nature. And this is the type of person that is going to propose to you in a very romantic way, sort of like with music, with violins and strings, or on a beach of some sort, or in a surprise proposal in front of your family and friends. Very, very romantic person here, your Knight of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting a very strong water energy as well. We're feeling here Cancer, Pisces, even Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus in these areas. We will actually get that clarification with the astrological dice. I will be giving more insight utilizing my numerology cards as well. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group to marry? Who will group to marry, Spirit? And you have here the 10 of Cups. Yes. And the 10 of Cups, it represents total love, support, and family contentment here. So this is a very strong confirmation in your reading, especially if you are drawn to this reading of who you're married. This is representing this title here: commitment, total love, and support. So this is someone that puts their family first. They put their marriage at the forefront of everything that they do. A very loyal person here. Very strong water energy with the Knight of Cups coming out and then following the 10 of Cups. So yes, very strong water energy. Pisces, Cancer, even Scorpio. This could also represent your placements. If it does, it is a very strong confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group 2 marry, Spirit? Who will group 2 marry, Spirit? You have Libra, the idealist. And Spirit gave us the insight earlier that this is a very socially aware person, that they deal with the public a lot. And that is represented here with the Ace of Coins energy. Very socially aware, harmonious person, very aesthetically gorgeous, graceful as well, charming person represented here with the Libra energy. Very balanced. We'll get even more confirmation when we roll the astrological dice. This could be a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even Venus in these areas. If this represents your placements, this is a very strong confirmation for you. Thank you, Spirit. Very artistic in nature as well. Let's pour more energy. Spirit, who will group 2 marry? Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the 3 of Wands. So with the 3 of Wands energy, this is very strong creativity energy. But specifically with the 3 of Wands energy, I can definitely see that this person does travel for their work. And it does represent teamwork. So Spirit is confirming the insight that we received moments earlier, that this person does work with a group of people on a daily basis. In their business, they are a head of a group of people. They work with a team, represented here with the 3 of Wands. Thank you, Spirit, for this very nice confirmation. Let's pour more energy. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the 9 of Wands. So with the 9 of Wands energy, I can definitely see that this person has very strong boundaries that they have set up and have in place with their lives. So although they do work with a group of people, this is someone that is there, and they are an introvert as well as an extrovert. They're extrovert when it comes to their business, but they're introvert at heart. And this person has very strong boundaries up here. Very strong boundaries. I'm also getting very strong fire energy within this person. Sagittarius, Leo, even Aries, the Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could represent your placements as well, but we'll get even more confirmation when we roll the astrological dice to see what their strongest sun signs are, or the Moon, Venus, even Rising. But nevertheless, this is not someone you can pull the wool over their eyes or cross them at all. They have been there, done that. Let's get more clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Who will group 2 marry? And you have here the midhaven. And the midhaven is at the top of the birth chart. So when you're in the birth chart and you see the letters MC, that represents the midhaven. That represents the career in the birth chart. Okay? It represents what they do for work. So it's a strong confirmation here that this person is the head of their company. They work with a group of people. They run a team of people here. I can clearly see also that this person may be in the financial industry, somewhere with banking, cryptocurrency as well, investment banking, as seen here with the Ace of Coins, with the card that you did draw first here in your reading, that you were naturally drawn to and attracted to. They are responsible for giving jobs to other people, putting people in position of making money. They are very well financially literate and knowledgeable of the financial industry, banking, cryptocurrency, stocks, bonds, something to do with finances. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who is a group 2 marriage partner? Who will group 2 marry? And you have here the 3 of Swords. So I can definitely see here that they have already been in a marriage. They have been through a divorce, a heartbreak. So I can see why there is the Hermit card here, as well as the 9 of Wands, and why they have set up boundaries in their life, why they do have a personality where they do not let anyone into their space. They do not allow their mind, body, and spirit to be tampered with, or you cannot play with this person at all. So yes, this person has been through a previous marriage already, a divorce. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. Let's pull the numerology deck to get even more clarity. And you have here patience. So yes, with the patience energy, this is definitely someone that takes their time with making decisions, making life choices, and it definitely correlates with their financial literacy here and how they are able to step back and view situations and not just rush into anything. This is a very patient person representing that earth energy. Again, Taurus, Virgo, even Capricorn. Let's pour more energy. Let's roll your astrological dice to get even more clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, who will group 2 marry? Yes. You have here the Sun card. And with you having the Sun card coming out representing masculine energy, and you have the Moon card. So this is a very strong confirmation in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. The Sun rules over Leo. And Spirit gave us the insight moments earlier in your reading that this person definitely has a very strong fire element. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries in the Sun, Moon, or Rising, and the Sun rules over Leo. Leo is the only sign ruled by the Sun. Thank you, Spirit. Very strong confirmation. You have Aries. So this person, again, could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus in Aries. Nevertheless, it is in the top placement of the astrological cards, astrological birth chart. You also have the 5th house here. And the 5th house, it rules Leo. It rules Leo. And it represents romance. It represents creativity. It also represents children. So I can definitely see here that this person either has a child or you will be having children with this person. It also represents passion. So yes, and this person is very creative here. And it rules over Leo. Spirit gave us that knowledge moments earlier. Now look at the very strong confirmation. The Sun is the only planet that rules over Leo. 5th house rules Leo. Your reading is accurate. AF group 2. Thank you, Spirit. And I love how you have the Sun dice and the Moon card. Masculine and feminine energy. And Spirit told us moments earlier in your reading that this person has a perfect balance with those energy. And look, with those energy, and Libra here represents balance. Very strong confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. Also, please take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Also, if you'd like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. Group 2, I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3, and welcome to your reading. Who will you marry? I will give you insight on this person's character traits, personality, their zodiac placements. I will be using my zodiac dice as well as other astrological, numerology, tarot tools to give you an accurate and detailed reading on the person that you will marry. Let's get straight into your reading. Group 3, you are naturally drawn here to the 8 of Wands card. This is very strong fire energy, very strong creative energy. I can clearly see here that this person is very creative. The type of person that does here, they make really quick changes in their lives. This is not the person that sit around and wait for things to happen. And I can see that you will be, once you meet this person, you will be getting married really quick here. This is about speed. This is about action. This is about moving forward. So this is the type of person that once they meet you, they're not going to waste time with proposing to you and making you theirs. Let's pull more energy to get even more clarity. Spirit, who will group 3 marry? And you have here the Ace of Wands, very strong fire energy, representing Leo, Sagittarius, even Aries in the sun, moon, or rising signs. Also could indicate their Venus placements as well. This could also indicate your placements. If it does, this is a very strong confirmation here in your reading. Here with the Ace of Wands, I can definitely see that this person does travel for their career. The Ace of Wands card also, again, it represents this person always having a new idea, creating a new project here, making change. Very creative person. Let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Who will group 3 marry? You have here the 4 of Wands. Look at the 3 cards coming out of your reading. Very strong fire energy. Very strong fire energy. And the 4 of Wands represents creativity, represents union, represents freedom here. I can see here that you'll be working with the person that you're going to marry as well. So, very freedom, fun-loving person here. And the 4 of Wands is confirming that this is a partnership. This is a marriage. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation. This is someone that is very loyal to their family and friends as well. They definitely love celebrations, and they do enjoy going to their family reunions. Let's pull more energy. Thank you, Spirit. Who will group 3 marry, Spirit? Who will group 3 marry? Who will group 3 marry? And you have here the 5 of coins. So with the 5 of coins energy, I can definitely tell you that this person does not like to worry about money. They don't like to be concerned about money. So I can see that this is why they're very creative. When you meet this person, they will discuss their finances a lot with you. They will put their finances on the table. They will let you know how they view finances, about their banking habits, their investments. They don't like to think about, they think about money a lot. They do worry about it, but they don't like to worry about it, which is why they're very creative. They stay on the move with their work and traveling to take care of their business. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group 3 marry? Who will group 3 marry? And you have here the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, with the Wheel of Fortune card, I can clearly see here, again, this is a very strong confirmation that this person does travel for their work. The Wheel of Fortune is representing how they are very conscious of setting a goal and completing that goal. So this person is very goal-oriented. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation and correlation between the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands card, representing that this person does travel for their career and they are very goal-oriented here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group 1 end up marrying? You have here the 10 of Swords. With the 10 of Swords energy, very strong air energy, representing Gemini, Libra, even Aquarius in the sun, moon, or rising. This could be your placements as well. But specifically speaking here, with the 10 of Swords energy, I can definitely see that this person was in a very painful breakup, a breakup that came to a ending, a complete ending. Something in the breakup happened where it just hit rock bottom and it was just over before you knew it. But this person has ended this relationship, and this is how you'll know that this is this person, because they're going to speak on it very briefly because they learned a lot from this. And so I feel as if this person definitely was betrayed in this relationship. They were stabbed in the back, as you can see represented here with the Ten of Swords energy. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation. I will be getting into your astrological dice momentarily here. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group 3 marry? And you have here communication. Yes, this is a very nice confirmation from Spirit, because Spirit just told us that this person is very outspoken. They're going to discuss their finances with you as well as their past relationship, because they want you to understand who they are and what they represent. They believe in putting everything out on the table. They're very outspoken, very truth-driven. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pour more energy. Spirit, who will group 3 marry? Who will group 3 marry, Spirit? Again, also, communication here is ruled by the planet Mercury. Okay? And I'm getting very strong air energy again. The Ten of Swords, Spirit gave us Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Now with communication, this represents the Gemini. So again, this could be your placements or that person's placements. Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus in these areas as well. And you have here the Queen of Swords. Yes, very strong air energy. So with the Queen of Swords energy, I definitely can clearly see here that this is a very self-sufficient person. And the Queen of Swords represents total honesty. And what did Spirit just say moments earlier? That this person represents truth. This is a truth speaker. This person likes to put everything out on the table. And just look at this beautiful confirmation Spirit gave us within the Queen of Swords, representing truth here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group 3 marry? Very strong air energy. Queen of Swords. You have here the 8 of Swords. Look at all the air energy coming out here in your reading. And the 8 of Swords clearly tells me that this person, they have restrictions and isolation, energies in place. They self-restrict themselves. They're very disciplined in their nature. They like to be by themselves a lot. They go into isolation for more, spiritual illumination, for inner clarity purposes here. And also, they just like to search for the personal truth. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more energy. Spirit, who will group 3 marry? Who will group 3 marry, Spirit? And you have here solar flares activate. So yes, a very creative person, always on the go, traveling again, represented here with the solar flexes. They do not stay in one place too long. They love to move around, very active. This person has a very strong physique. They work out on a daily basis, has a very beautiful body as well. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull more. Thank you, Spirit. Who will group 3 marry? Who will group 3 marry, Spirit? Who will group 3 marry? And you have here the numinous mystery. So with the numinous energy, again, this is about this person is the type of person that does go inside for inner clarity, very mysterious, although they are a very strong communicator, as represented with the numinous. Again, it represents the universal truth, tapping into shadow work. Look at the confirmation Spirit is giving us within your reading. Your reading is accurate AF group 3. That's with the other 2 piles as well. And I'm very thankful for Spirit for allowing me to channel this message to you. Also, this person has a very strong intuition and they are into the occult as well. And the occult meaning the things unseen. I feel as if they're into tarot, oracle, spirituality, numerology as well. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation. Let's roll your astrological dice to get even more clarity. Spirit, who will group 3 marry, Spirit? Who will group 3 marry? Okay, so yes, you have the 8th house, and the 8th house represents mystery. The 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. It's ruled by Scorpio. But with the 8th house representing your person, this also represents joint finances and marriage. Thank you, Spirit, for this very strong confirmation, because usually when people do get married, they join their finances. So there's a very strong confirmation here in your reading, representing mystery. This person is very mysterious. They like to see things that are mysterious as well. You also have here a Virgo. Virgo represents healing. Virgos are very practical, they're loyal, they're grounded, and they are reliable. And Spirit told us moments earlier in your reading that this person is very family oriented. They're connected to their family and their friends. When they have someone that they love, they are very loyal to them. Represented here in the Virgo energy, this could be in their sun, moon, or rising, or even in their Venus placements. This could also represent your placements as well. If it does, just see that as a super confirmation, group 3. And here you have the planet Neptune. Neptune rules over Pisces. Neptune rules over the sign. I'm sorry, this is Uranus. I'm so sorry, this is Uranus. Uranus rules over Aquarius. And Spirit gave a strong confirmation that this person could have a strong air placement in Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. As seen here with the Queen of Swords energy and the other air energy that came out in your reading. Here represented with the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. That's where the strong air energy came out. And Uranus rules over Aquarius. And it also represents change. So this person has had a recent change in their relationship with someone else. A breakup, a divorce of some sort, or a separation. So group 3, your reading is, of course, accurate AF. Strong confirmation from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They warm my heart and make my day. Also, take one moment to click that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. If you like to further support the channel, please click that super thanks button. It is that heart-shaped icon just below the video. Group 3, I am sending you lots of love and good energy.